Evening, people. New location in the passageway by the front door. Can't be too loud, otherwise I might wake up the boys. How's everyone doing tonight? This is a sneaky little Facebook Live, hopefully, before I get to bed. And the question I'm posing tonight is, would you employ yourself? This question is posed particularly to those, obviously, who are employees rather, perhaps frustrated, don't like their job for whatever reason, perhaps chasing that promotion and not getting anywhere. And I want to say to you, would you employ yourself? Honestly, would you employ yourself based on how you perform at work, what your attitude is like at work? Um, I've worked for big organisations and small organisations, and I've come across a lot of people who literally, they come in work dead on time. As soon as work is finished, they leave dead on time. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm fortunate I'm in a job that pretty much can do that, and that is important to me, having a young family. But there's some people who literally have got the employee mentality, don't want to take any responsibility, just want to do the least amount of work as possible, whatever's within their job description, and that's it. They don't think about ways of improving their position, improving processes in the workplace, helping others. They just care about themselves and what they can achieve. And for me, I've always doesn't resonate with me. I've always taken, I'm going to say 95% of the jobs, because there's been one or two jobs that I've done that I haven't really wanted to do because of circumstances, needing money, what have you. But on the whole, I've always treated any job I've had like it's my own business. So I'll put in the amount of work I would put in my own business, which is 110%. Again, there's some people who are self-employed who don't have the what I would call the right mindset to be self-employed, maybe because they're used to being employed and having that security, and they can't self-discipline themselves. You often hear, or there are occasions where you hear people working from home who take a relaxed approach, maybe don't get as much done as they would do in the office because they don't have that the discipline of others or being in that environment to push them. I've always been the person who very self-disciplined. Yes, I do get distracted at times, but when it comes to work, for working in the office or working at home, same mentality, get on with the job. So I just want to reach out to those people feeling maybe disheartened. Perhaps they're going for a promotion, they feel they're worthy of it, but they're not getting anywhere. What you got to realise, if you don't already, is that if you're going for a position that's higher than what you are at the moment, the person who's employing you, potentially in your position, needs to see you, picture you in that position. So maybe you've got to take on some tasks that are around, or some responsibilities that you would be doing on a day-to-day basis in that new job, but not getting paid any extra for it, but so that your employer can see, okay, he's taken on this, that and that, he's done that well, she's done that well, okay. If we give them the job, obviously they've shown, demonstrated an aptitude for certain elements of the role. So you've got to put the work in before you get the position, or put the work in before you get the pay. And that's just the way it is sometimes. We live in an unfair world. You might want to moan and say, well, why should I do that? Why should I do that if I'm not getting paid for it? That's kind of a common thing I hear through some people. It's just the way it is. I did a video about paradigm shift. Some people only see where you're at the moment. Some people see potential in you, but some people only see where you're at in the moment, and you've got to prove to them, you've got to show them little glimpses of what more there is to come. So if you are going for a position, they see you in that light already. So it's just a quick one today. At the end of today, can you say honestly, would you employ yourself? If the answer is no, fine, we all have a off day. Sometimes we feel rough and we just want to get through the day. If you find yourself, you're asking yourself no on continuous days for a few days, you may want to question. I would advise you to question your attitude to work. If it's somewhere that you really don't want to be, really doesn't fit with you, then take steps to find an employer that is more suited to your values. But in the meantime, still give the best of yourself. Yeah. Just think about when you first applied for the job and the energy and enthusiasm that you hopefully had at the time. And sometimes that can begin to erode us with politics and what have you. Excuse me. But take that approach, take that attitude when you're first starting a job and apply as much as you can every single day. And even if your current employer doesn't recognise it, you know what you're doing and you can take that confidence into your next role. So short and sweet. Hope you get some value from this. Hopefully tomorrow or next couple of days, I've got big announcement, big achievement for me personally. I want to share that. With everyone. Way of accessing more myself in a different way, and I'll leave it at that. See you later. Bye.